SprayVac was originally designed to allow producers the simplicity of spraying their vaccines without the huge inconvenience of distilled water. SprayVac Spectrum offers the same great features as SprayVac, but now includes new features, making it the most technologically advanced vaccine protection available. When integrators were embracing aerosol spray vaccination in distilled water for field boost applications, ASP began work to improve the preening of that vaccine from those birds. Wider vaccine dispersion, and varied lighting conditions, made it critical to improve visual stimulation for the preening activity, to get more of the spray vaccine uptake into these growing birds. ASP achieved this by taking advantage of the range of colors that birds can see, which is much wider than a human's range. Birds can perceive light down to the infrared, and up to the ultraviolet spectrums, from a range of about 350 nanometers up to 750 nanometers in wavelength. In this graph, we're illustrating the comparison between the colors that birds can perceive, and the colors that are presented in SprayVac Spectrum, when mixed with 32 ml of tap water for aerosol sprays. Being able to perceive the vaccine droplets easier, the chickens are attracted to preening, and inoculate themselves readily. How do we know that birds are reacting to a wider spectrum of light than humans? And how did that impact the design of SprayVac Spectrum? Let's look at two test results, research measuring the chicken's response to different wavelengths of colors. In these photos, you can see the small droplets of the vaccine in SprayVac Spectrum solution, resting on the feathers of these birds during field boost. This graph compares the preening activity of chickens that were presented with either clear spray or with the full spectrum spray, at 3 different light intensities. In this instance, the green bars represents the clear spray, and the full spectrum spray are represented by blue bars. We can see that the birds responded to the full spectrum spray, rather than being attracted to the clear spray. This effect was even more pronounced at the lower light intensities. It also performed well against single color sprays. The individual colors of blue, green and red spray, each contributing less than 20% of the total preening activity from the birds. On the other hand, the full spectrum spray contributed more than 70% of the total preening activity. If you need more information on SprayVac Spectrum, contact Tradvet, your partner in animal health.